Welcome to the first Yankees Time podcast. Had to get on here after this trade. You know what I mean? Giancarlo Stanton. As if the Yankees needed another giant slugger on this team. Between, of course, now Stanton, Judge, Sanchez, and Bird. That's pretty intimidating. Power four in the middle of the lineup. Another outfielder as well. I think they need to do something at this point with Ellsbury. You got Gardner, Judge, Hickson, and then, of course, Clint Frazier coming up. So that's really 5 guys for 3 spots, and that's even without including Ellsbury. Of course, you have the 4th spot as the DH. No real set DH, I think, this year. Definitely going to see a rotation, and now I think definitely Stan's going to see a lot of time there. And I think he'll rotate with Gardner, Hicks, and Judge. I guess a big question what they do with Frazier. Does Frazier start the year in AAA? And then, Ellsbury's now looking like the 6th best outfielder in the organization. I think they need to do something with him. Really would have been too good to be true if they dumped the last 3 years of Ellsbury contract on the Marlins. But now that the manager is set, we see where Ohtani went. Stan, of course, on the move. I think the next thing they got to looking for right now is how they're going to fix this outfield situation and what they do. But, it's always, of course, better to have a surplus than not enough. But, it's not bad having Jeter as a double agent in Miami. They trade Castro and the 2 prospects. Hate to see Castro leave. Really seemed like a fun guy, fan favorite, fun guy to have in the clubhouse. And had a pretty solid year as well. But, of course, they have Gleyber Torres on the way. And, Castro was a little expendable. Well, Jorge Guzman seems to be the best prospect moving towards Miami. Hear good things about him. A guy who throws really hard, tops out over 100. A top 10-ish prospect in the organization, which is still a loaded Yankee farm system. It's a little below the farm system, but really not bad. The third piece is Jose Devers. I don't know too much about him, but he's not a guy listed on many Yankee top prospect lists, and he can't be as talented as his Red Sox cousin, Rafael. But it's really Castro and Guzman. Castro's on a 1-year deal. It's really just Guzman, and more reality, it's really just a salary dump. You knew when Stan signed that $325 million deal over 13 years. Yeah, really backloaded contract in Miami. He wouldn't be there for long. But, coming to the Yankees, pretty unbelievable that they're going to get the NL MVP. The lineup with him and Judge back-to-back. Scary to think about. Scary to be an opposing pitcher. Saw a stat, of balls hit more than 117 miles per hour. Those Judge and Stan combined for 20, and the rest of the league at 6. It's a lot of power, a lot of size in the middle of that order. I figure we throw out a potential lineup for next season. We got Gardner leading off in left, Judge in right, Stan DHing. I got Sanchez 4th catching, and then you got Bird and Didi. Some combination of them, whether lefty-righty split. Bird hits lower against lefties. And then really the rest is you got Hicks. Great year last year, of course. Wasn't quite as special after he got hurt. But he still put together a great year. He was pretty good in the postseason as well. Headley's still around at third base. Serviceable, but really the weak link in this lineup. And then second base now without Castro is a little bit of a question mark, but it really almost doesn't matter. You assume that Gleyber Torres will start this year in AA after the Tommy John surgery that he had on his non-throwing elbow. But, he should be up soon, and you hope ready to fill that second base void. And then in the meantime, you got really, you probably will see a platoon similar to what we saw last year, Tyler Wade and Ronald Torreyes. You really can't go wrong with this lineup. It shouldn't be too hard for Aaron Boone in his beginning of his managerial career. That's really it for the Yankees. Huge news. I think this puts them as... of course, they lost to the Astros. The Astros are going to be really good next year. But I can't imagine the Yankees not being favorites coming out of the AL next year. February 13th, mark it down. Pitchers and catchers. It seems like way too much time to wait to see this team. but it should be another great year. I mean, what's been a really quick rebuild. Rebuild that lasted for about 2 months. The Yankees were 1 game away from the World Series last year. I mean, expected, I think, to get there this year. So thank you for listening. My name is Matt Kellen. This was the Yankees Time podcast. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, share. And remember, there's always another seat at the round table. So leave a comment. You can tweet at us at RoundTable Time. Thank you.